Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to add a product, find the correct category for that product, and I'm going to also show you a tool that's going to help you find that category. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right in. Alright, so we're going to start on the home page of Seller Central. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a UPC code, and I advise you to get the Helium 10 Chrome extension. It's free. It's really going to help you out. It's a great tool. So those two things, UPC and Helium 10 Chrome extension, it's free. So I get my UPC codes at instantupccode.com, or at least most of them. You can get them from a wide variety of different people that sell them online. Make sure they're unused. Make sure it's a legit site. You guys can do some Googling, and I'll also have another video on this later. But for starters, to get our product uploaded, we're going to go to Inventory. We can get there, Manage Inventory, or we can also click Add a Product. I'm going to go to Manage Inventory, and in the top right you'll see Add a Product. Click on Add a Product, and if it's a brand new product, it's private label, you're the only seller, it's your brand, you're going to click Create a New Product Listing. Now we need to classify our product in what category. So here's where we're going to need the Helium 10 tool. So if we go over to Amazon, you're going to notice that my page is a little bit different. For this one, I just typed in business backpack as an example, but you'll notice that I have the actual category. I have the ASIN, sold by FBA. It shows me how many sellers. That's the Helium 10 tool. So I'm going to show you what it looks like without the Helium 10, which is probably the screen you're seeing, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like with it back on. So as you can see, laptop backpacks is dominating this whole category, and the best sellers, laptop backpacks, Amazon's choice is laptop backpacks. So we want to be in that category. We want to get our best foot forward, and we want to be at least in the same category as these guys to put our best foot forward. So laptop backpacks it is. I'm going to go over here, copy my category. I'm going to paste it in here. Here it is, laptop backpacks. Make sure you choose the right one. You'll see at the end is going to be the category that you want to choose. So we don't want to just do backpacks, we want to do laptop backpacks because that's our category. And on the next page, this is where we enter all of our information. You'll notice that there's these hazard symbols, and that's basically Amazon telling us, hey, we need more information to have you save and finish your product. So we'll get there, but the first step is to select the product ID. You're going to get your UPC code, copy your UPC code, and paste it in the UPC box. So your brand name, whatever your brand is, we're going to put it in brand. Manufacturer, we're going to do the same thing in brand name as we're doing in manufacturer. If you have a manufacturer part number, you can enter it here. So what we're going to do is just like BPAC 001. The title, we're going to do brand name, laptop backpack. This is all just a placeholder for now, guys. You don't need to optimize your listing here. This is just getting it in the system. We're going to come back and do the optimization in another video, but this is just getting it up, getting it in the system. So the next step we're going to do is go to offer. This is the last page that has a hazard. Make sure that if you have a specific seller SKU you want to have, or if you want to keep in line, let's say with like your Shopify site or whatever you want to do, make sure you put it in here. It's not required, and that's why some people miss it, but it's going to play an important role later on if you have one, because it's going to be tough to kind of change it. So your price, let's say we're going to do $49.95. We're going to do one quantity, and our condition is new. So there's a couple buttons here. I will ship this item myself. This is going to be merchant fulfilled. The second bullet is Amazon will ship and provide customer service. If we click on that, that's just going to basically have it fulfilled by Amazon. We can switch it later for simplicity's sake. I normally always just do it this way, and then I can come back and I can switch it over to FBA later. So it's just one less step we got to do. So don't worry about images here. You can put them in here. I always wait and put them in after once they're in Manage Inventory. The offer page looks good. If you have a specific SKU, let's just go ahead and say we're going to do, let's say we want to do merchant fulfilled VPAC, XYZ. Okay. So that's going to be our SKU. If we had like an FBA, if we wanted to duplicate it, we would do, FBA VPAC XYZ. You can do whatever you want here. Variations, we don't need to do anything here now because this is just this is going to end up being like a child, or it's going to be a standalone listing. So vital info, we have our product ID. Amazon's going to check the validity of your product ID. Title, brand name, manufacturer, manufacturer part number, and we're good to go. So once we save and finish, this is basically going to put it in the system. It's going to take a couple minutes. Like, you may not see it here, so don't freak out. What you're going to do is just refresh the page, come back in 5 minutes, you'll see it. It also might say like incomplete here or not active. If it's 0 stock, it's going to say out of stock. So don't freak out. Give it 5 or 10 minutes, refresh the page, and you'll see the listing there. It also is probably going to be suppressed because we don't have images in there. So in another video, we're going to go over all of that, putting our images in and getting the listing out of the suppressed status. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.